Welcome to the SBTET Guidance, specifically focusing on Paper 4, 104 Quality Control in Occupational Health and Safety. In this video, we will cover a carefully curated list of important and past year questions designed to help you prepare effectively for your exams. The questions are organized based on their weightage, with both short and long answers. This structure will give you a better understanding of the key concepts and how to tackle them in the exam. Stay tuned and make sure to take notes. 1. Write the formula to calculate the incident rate and frequency rate. Incident rate is equal to number of incidents times 1 million total hours worked. Frequency rate is equal to number of lost time injuries times 1 million total hours worked. 2. What are the objectives of a safety audit? To evaluate the effectiveness of safety programs and procedures. To ensure compliance with safety regulations and identify areas for improvement. 3. Write a short note on the management of major accident hazards. Managing major accident hazards involves identifying potential risks, implementing effective control measures, and preparing emergency response plans to minimize the impact of major accidents. 4. Compare reportable and non-reportable accidents. Reportable accidents, incidents that must be reported to regulatory authorities due to their severity, such as fatalities or major injuries. Non-reportable accidents, minor incidents, that do not require external reporting but are documented internally for safety improvement. 5. Define the following terms: A. Fatal accident. B. Casualty accident. C. Collateral damage. Fatal accident, an accident resulting in death. Casualty accident, an accident causing injury or death to individuals. Collateral damage, unintended damage or injury resulting from an accident. 6. Write a short note on benefits of job safety analysis. Job safety analysis, JSA, helps in identifying hazards associated with specific tasks, allowing for the implementation of controls to prevent accidents and enhance workplace safety. 7. What are the steps in root cause analysis? Identify the problem. Collect and analyze data. Determine the root causes. Develop and implement corrective actions. Monitor the effectiveness of the solutions. 8. What is the purpose of accident investigation? To uncover the underlying causes of accidents and implement corrective actions to prevent future occurrences. 9. What is FME? List its objectives. FME, Failure Mode and Effects Analysis, a systematic method for evaluating potential failure modes in a system. Objectives: improve reliability, prioritize risks, and develop corrective actions to mitigate potential failures. 10. Write a short note on limitation of safety sampling. Safety sampling provides a snapshot of safety performance and may miss intermittent or infrequent hazards, thus not fully representing overall safety conditions. 11. What is a safety survey? A safety survey involves inspecting and assessing workplace conditions to identify unsafe practices and hazards for improvement. 12. What is hazard analysis? Hazard analysis is the process of identifying, assessing, and prioritizing hazards to implement control measures that reduce or eliminate risk. 13. What is total loss control? Total loss control is a comprehensive approach to managing and preventing all types of losses, including accidents, property damage, and environmental harm. 14. Why is lockout-tagout important? Lockout-tagout, LOTO, is crucial for ensuring that machinery is properly shut down and cannot be restarted during maintenance, preventing accidental injuries. 15. What is an occupational health safety system? An occupational health safety system comprises policies, procedures, and practices designed to ensure a safe and healthy work environment for employees. 16. What is the severity rate? The severity rate measures the seriousness of accidents, calculated as the total number of lost work days per 1,000 hours worked. 17. List out the HACCP guide words. HACCP guide words include no, more, less, as well as, part of, reverse, other than. 18. What is fault tree analysis, FTA? Provide examples. Fault tree analysis, FTA, is a deductive, top-down approach to identify the causes of system failures. Example, analyzing why a machine failed by tracing back through possible faults in its components. 19. Write the essential elements of incident analysis. Essential elements include identifying the incident, gathering facts, analyzing the causes, implementing corrective actions, and documenting the findings. 20. Define risk analysis. Risk analysis is the process of identifying, assessing, and prioritizing risks to manage and mitigate their potential impact. 21. What is meant by major accident control? Major accident control refers to the systems and strategies implemented to prevent and manage the consequences of major accidents, especially in high-risk industries. 22. Write a short note on safe operating systems. Safe operating systems are guidelines and procedures established to ensure safe operation of equipment and processes, minimizing the risk of accidents. 23. What is the role of personal protective equipment, PPE, in workplace safety? PPE provides essential protection against workplace hazards, reducing the risk of injury and exposure to harmful substances. 24. What is a hazard control program? A hazard control program systematically identifies, evaluates, and controls workplace hazards to enhance safety and prevent accidents. 25. What is an adverse health effect? An adverse health effect is any negative impact on health caused by exposure to hazardous conditions or substances in the workplace. 26. List some physical, chemical, and ergonomic hazards. Physical hazards, noise, vibration, radiation. Chemical hazards, toxic fumes, acids, solvents. Ergonomic hazards, poor posture, repetitive strain, awkward lifting. 27. Write the treatment for acid burns. Rinse the affected area with copious amounts of water for at least 20 minutes. Remove contaminated clothing. Seek medical attention immediately. 28. What is Safety Integrity Level, SIL? SIL is a measure of the reliability and effectiveness of safety functions in reducing risk, used to ensure that safety systems meet required risk reduction levels. 29. What are the basic steps for conducting an accident investigation? Explain. Immediate actions. Secure the accident site to prevent further injuries and preserve evidence. Gather information, collect data through interviews, photographs, and documents. Analyze data, examine the evidence to determine the sequence of events and underlying causes. Identify causes, use tools like root cause analysis to find the root causes of the accident. Develop recommendations, propose corrective actions to prevent recurrence. Implement solutions, apply the recommendations, and monitor their effectiveness. Report findings, document the investigation, and share the report with stakeholders. 30. How are major accident hazards, MAH, identified? List the MAH rules. Identification, MAHs are identified through risk assessments, hazard analysis, and historical data. Rules for MAH. Risk assessment, evaluate potential risks associated with processes. Safety studies, conduct detailed studies to understand the potential for major accidents. Regulatory compliance, adhere to regulations and guidelines for MAH identification. Preventive measures, implement safety systems and controls to manage identified hazards. Regular reviews, continuously review and update safety measures as needed. 31. Briefly discuss how the incident recall technique helps in controlling accidents in the workplace. Incident recall technique involves reviewing past incidents to learn from them. By analyzing previous accidents and near misses, organizations can identify common causes, implement corrective actions, and improve safety protocols to prevent similar incidents. This proactive approach helps in recognizing patterns and reinforcing safety measures. 32. What is the philosophy behind accident investigation? The philosophy behind accident investigation is to uncover the root causes of incidents to prevent future occurrences. It emphasizes a non-punitive approach, focusing on learning and improvement rather than assigning blame. The goal is to enhance safety systems and practices through thorough analysis and corrective actions. 33. Explain different types of plant safety inspections. Routine inspections, regular checks to ensure ongoing compliance with safety standards. Compliance inspections, focused on adherence to regulatory requirements. Safety audits, comprehensive evaluations of safety programs and procedures. Hazard inspections, target specific hazards or risk areas within the plant. Pre-startup inspections, conducted before starting new processes or equipment to ensure safety. 34. What is Safety Integrity Level, SIL? Explain the ABC rating system and how it works. Safety Integrity Level, SIL, a measure of the reliability of safety systems, indicating the level of risk reduction provided by safety functions. SIL levels range from 1 to 4. With 4 being the highest level of safety integrity. ABC rating system. A. High risk, requires extensive safety measures. B. Moderate risk, requires standard safety measures. C. Low risk, requires minimal safety measures. The system helps prioritize safety efforts based on the level of risk associated with different processes or equipment. 35. Explain about emergency preparedness. Emergency preparedness involves planning and training to effectively respond to emergencies. This includes developing plans, creating comprehensive emergency response plans. Training, conducting drills and training sessions for employees. Resources, ensuring availability of necessary resources and equipment. Communication, establishing clear communication channels for emergencies. Review and improvement, regularly reviewing and updating emergency plans based on drills and actual events. 36. Discuss major accident control systems at the national and international levels. National level. Regulations, implementing safety regulations and standards. Government agencies, agencies like OSHA, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, enforce safety laws. National programs, safety programs and initiatives to manage major accidents. International level. Standards, adopting international standards such as those from the International Organization for Standardization, ISO. Collaborative efforts, countries work together through organizations like the International Labour Organization, ILO, to promote global safety standards. Guidelines, developing and sharing guidelines for major accident prevention and control. 37. Explain accident causation models with diagrams. Domino model. Diagram, sequential dominoes representing each cause leading to the accident. Explanation, identifies a chain of events where each domino represents a specific factor leading to an accident. Swiss cheese model. Diagram, layers of Swiss cheese with holes representing weaknesses in defenses. Explanation, accidents occur when holes in different layers align, allowing hazards to pass through. Human factors model. Diagram, human factors influencing accident outcomes. Explanation, considers how human errors and organizational factors contribute to accidents. 38 discuss the preparation and assessment of a safety audit. Preparation. Define scope, determine the areas and processes to be audited. Gather documentation, collect relevant policies, procedures, and records. Plan audit, develop an audit plan including schedule and team. Assessment. Conduct audit, perform the audit according to the plan, using checklists and interviews. Evaluate findings, assess compliance with safety standards, and identify areas for improvement. Report, document the findings and recommendations in an audit report. Follow up, implement corrective actions, and verify their effectiveness. 39 describe accident reports, including purpose, objectives, and contents. Purpose, to document the details of an accident, identify causes, and recommend improvements. Objectives. Identify causes, determine the factors leading to the accident. Prevent recurrence, propose measures to avoid future incidents. Document lessons learned, record insights for future reference. Contents. Description of incident, what happened and where. Involved parties, people and equipment affected. Cause analysis, root causes and contributing factors. Corrective actions, recommendations for prevention. Follow-up, actions taken to implement recommendations. 40 explain the different types of accidents and methods to prevent them. Types. Slips, trips, and falls, caused by hazards on the ground or uneven surfaces. Machinery accidents, involving moving parts or equipment. Chemical spills, releases of hazardous substances. Electrical accidents, due to faults or improper use of electrical equipment. Prevention methods. Training, educate employees on safe practices. Inspections, regular checks to identify and fix hazards. Protective equipment, use of PPE to reduce exposure to risks. Maintenance, regular upkeep of machinery and safety systems. 41 What are the common safety measures adopted in construction industries? Personal protective equipment, PPE helmets, gloves, and safety glasses. Safety training, regular training for workers on safe practices. Site inspections, regular safety inspections to identify hazards. Fall protection, use of harnesses and guardrails to prevent falls. Hazard communication, proper labeling and safety data sheets for chemicals. 40 To explain the methods used to monitor and improve the quality of safety programs in industries. Audits, conduct regular safety audits to assess program effectiveness. Feedback, collect feedback from employees to identify areas for improvement. Incident analysis, review accidents and near misses to understand weaknesses. Training, update training programs based on new risks or regulations. Performance metrics, track safety performance indicators and set improvement targets. 43 Discuss the role of management in maintaining occupational health and safety standards. Leadership, set the tone for safety culture and lead by example. Policy development, create and enforce safety policies and procedures. Resource allocation, provide necessary resources for safety programs and equipment. Training and support, ensure employees receive proper safety training and support. Compliance monitoring, regularly review and ensure adherence to safety regulations. 44. How does the ABC rating system work? Explain. A rating, high-risk processes or equipment requiring stringent safety measures. B rating, moderate-risk processes needing standard safety controls. C rating, low-risk processes with minimal safety requirements. The ABC rating system helps prioritize safety efforts and resource allocation based on risk levels. 45. Discuss static electricity and its prevention and control. Static electricity, accumulation of electric charge on surfaces due to friction or contact. Prevention and control. Grounding, use grounding techniques to dissipate static charges. Humidity control, maintain higher humidity levels to reduce static buildup. Antistatic materials, use materials that resist static charge accumulation. Regular maintenance, ensure equipment is regularly checked and maintained to prevent static-related incidents. 46. What is the importance of workplace ergonomics? Discuss its elements. Importance: ergonomics improves employee comfort, reduces strain, and enhances productivity. Proper ergonomics helps prevent musculoskeletal disorders and injuries. Elements: workstation design, adjustable desks, and chairs to fit individual needs. Posture, ergonomic positioning to reduce strain and discomfort. Tools and equipment, design tools that minimize effort and repetitive movements. Work practices, implement safe work practices and regular breaks to avoid strain. Discuss the major accident control system at the state level. State regulations, states implement regulations and standards for major accident control. Enforcement, state agencies enforce safety laws and conduct inspections. Emergency response, develop and coordinate emergency response plans for major accidents. Training and support, provide training and support to industries on major accident prevention and control. 47. Explain in detail about Maximum Credible Accident Analysis, MCA. MCA, an analysis method to determine the worst-case scenarios that could occur due to a major accident. Process: identify hazards, determine potential sources of major accidents. Assess scenarios, evaluate the most severe accident scenarios and their consequences. Mitigation measures, develop and implement measures to prevent or mitigate the impact of these scenarios. Review and update, regularly review and update the analysis based on changes in processes or regulations. 48. Explain about managerial oversight review techniques. Techniques: regular reviews, conduct periodic reviews of safety programs and performance. Management walkthroughs, senior management tours to assess safety conditions and practices. Performance metrics, use safety performance indicators to evaluate effectiveness. Audits, regular audits to ensure compliance and identify areas for improvement. Feedback mechanisms, collect and review feedback from employees to gauge the effectiveness of safety management. 49. What is disablement? Explain its types and list permanent disablement benefits. Disablement, loss of physical or mental ability due to an injury or illness. Types: temporary disablement, a condition where the individual is unable to work for a short period. Permanent disablement, long-term or permanent loss of ability. Permanent disablement benefits: compensation payments, financial support for loss of earning capacity. Medical benefits, coverage for ongoing medical treatments. Rehabilitation services, support for rehabilitation and adaptation to disability. 50. Write briefly about the standard classification factors associated with accidents. Classification factors: type of accident, categorize based on the nature of the incident, example, slip, trip, fall. Severity, measure the impact of the accident, example, minor, serious, fatal. Cause, identify the root cause, example, human error, equipment failure. Location, specify where the accident occurred, example, workplace, off-site. Thanks for watching. For guidance on important topics and key questions for the exam, don't forget to follow my channel, Funny EHS Info. We provide you with the best content to help you excel in your career.
This is all about today's topic. Thanks for watching Funny EHS Info. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to get immediate notification of our videos. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues to create safety awareness. If you have any questions and requirements, please comment in comment box.